Welcome to Whole Life Fitness Balance Class. This class is designed to help you with your balance and fall prevention. I recommend that you have a chair, so whatever chair you can grab without handles on the sides or armrests on the side, because if you need to touch this chair and help you balance, you can at any one point. Also, if you're touching a chair, make sure, I call it playing the piano, so try not to grip it really heavy. All it really takes sometimes to balance is one finger or two fingers, and test your balance by trying to take your hand off that chair. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go with a light warm-up today. We're going to do the work portion of your class, which is the balance part itself, and then we're going to do a cool down. This class is approximately 30 minutes. We're going to start with our warm-up today for balance class. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a wide stance to begin with. You're going to have your arms out to the side. You're going to bend forward at your waist, coming forward, and you're going to stretch that lower back. Get a bigger stretch as if you keep your legs straight. Keep your head above your heart. And now go ahead and drop your arms and just hang. Come up slow. Last to come up are your shoulders. Go ahead and roll your shoulders back lightly. And then go ahead and bring your shoulders forward lightly. Roll them forward. Good. We're going to roll them one time more back. Now you're going to shrug your shoulders up to your ears and right back down. There's two. And then one more. Good. Go ahead and plant that heel to the floor. Toe goes up towards the ceiling. You're going to hinge forward at your hips. You should feel a stretch in your calf. If you don't, try to pull that toe up towards your shin a little bit more. You'll feel that stretch. If you need that chair, go ahead and hold that chair. Let's go to the other side. Heel to the floor, toe to the ceiling, hinge forward at the hips, stretch. Toe comes up towards that shin to feel that stretch in that calf. Good. Come up slowly. Go ahead, wider stance, arm out, pull it in for a stretch. Other side, arm across, pull it in. Release. Go ahead and look up for the front of your neck. You're going to look down to the floor for the back of the neck. Look straight ahead. Go ahead and tilt your head right or left. Other side. And straight ahead. Go ahead and look to your left or right. You're going to look down towards the floor, towards your shoulder as well. Look up. And straight ahead towards me. Other side, turn your head. Look down towards your shoulder and the floor. Look up. Straight ahead. Hands together. Go ahead and breathe in deep through your nose. Fill those lungs and out through your mouth. Good. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Good. One more time. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Excellent. All right. For the first move, we're going to go ahead and lunge forward and back. If you do need your chair, go ahead and go to the side of your chair, but go ahead and step back a little bit. As we lunge forward, you'll have that opportunity to touch your chair. If we start in line with the chair and lunge forward, you won't have a chair. So go ahead and be where you need to be as far as the chair. Feet together. You're going to roll those shoulders back and down. You're going to hold the core in. Hold your muscles in, but try not to hold your breath. Relax your shoulders and neck. Sometimes when we concentrate, we have a tendency to pull our shoulders up, so go ahead and relax. Go ahead and step forward. You're going to mirror me today. So if I bring this leg out, that's going to be your left leg. So go ahead and you're going to lunge forward with your left leg. Okay? Center your weight with your left and right leg so you're not having too much body weight on either leg. It's kind of equal with both legs. Okay? What you're going to do now is you're going to bring your arms straight ahead. And then without moving your body from the waist down, you're going to take your arms and you're going to twist at the waist to your left. Test that range. You're going to feel your balance shift and make a difference there. Good. Straight ahead. Now you're going to twist the other way to your right. And straight ahead. Good. Arms down. You're going to push yourself back. Other leg. Right leg forward. Lunge. Again, center that weight. Take a breath. Good. This time, instead of going side to side, we're going to go up and down. So you're going to bring your arms all the way up where you're comfortable. Try not to overextend your arms. They can be bent or straight. It's up to you, wherever you are. It's wonderful. Arms straight ahead. And arms down. Go ahead and push yourself back. Excellent. All right, your next one. I want you to find your hip bones right here. Side of your chair in case you do need it. Your feet are hip bone distance apart. You're going to roll those shoulders back and down. Hold that core in. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your left foot. You're going to place it in front of your right foot, heel to toe. If you need that chair, make sure you know where it's at. Sometimes the simplest moves are the most difficult moves. Okay? Hands where you need them today. You can either put them on your hips. You put your hands down, they can be out. So where I put my hands are probably not necessarily where you're going to put your hands to balance. So whatever you need to do to balance, you do. Good. Now you're going to take your head and you're going to turn it slowly to your left, feeling your balance. Go ahead and turn your head to the front. Good. Chair's there if you need it. And then go ahead and take your head and turn it to your right, slowly. And to the front. Good, go ahead and rest. Notice, when you turn your head towards your front leg, it is more challenging than if you took your head and turn it away from that leg. Just a little something to take note on. Okay, this time you're going to take your shoulders back and down, hold that core in. You're going to take your right foot now and place it heel to toe in front of your left foot. Chair's there if you need it. Hands where you need to balance. Okay, take a breath in, let it out. This time you're going to take your head slowly first and turn it to your right, towards that front leg. Take your head and turn it to the front. And then you're going to take your head and turn it slowly to your left. Feel that balance. Turn that head to the front. And go ahead and relax. Excellent. Take a breath. Breathe. Nice. All right, your next one. This is good for fall prevention. I want you to think about walking along straight in a straight line, and you need to dodge something. So you're going to be stepping to the front or to the side or to the other side. So say if this is my chair, I'm going to have to do this to go around it without knocking into it. So we're going to practice a move that mimics that movement. So chair's there if you need it. Okay, feet hip distance apart, shoulders back and down. You're going to take your right foot. You're going to take a little step to your right, and you're going to bring your left foot off the floor. You're going to bring it down. Now you're going to take a little step with your left foot, right foot off the floor. Let's try that again. Right foot, a little step, left foot off the floor, and down. And we're going to take our left foot, a little step, right foot off the floor, and down. Excellent. Notice your movement. One leg is always stronger than the other, so hopefully you'll notice by the time we're done with our 30 minutes what leg is stronger than the other. Okay. Here is another move that is good for side-to-side movements. It's a grapevine movement, and we do these in aerobics, but it's a lot more challenging when you go slow. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet together, shoulders back and down, hold that core in. You're going to take your left foot and step wide. You're going to take your right foot behind your left. You're going to take your left foot out. You're going to step together with the right foot. Good for your brain too. You're going to take your right foot out wide. Step behind with your left foot. Step out with your right foot. Close with the left. Let's try that again. Left foot. Step behind with the right. Left foot. Close with the right. Excellent. One more time. Right foot wide. Step behind with the left. Right foot out. Close with the left. Nice. Our next one is called a clock. So I want you to think about hands on a clock. So we're going to be using our hands on a clock. So let's try our hands first, and then we're going to incorporate the lower body. Always make sure you are to the side of your chair. This one you're going to have to step back because we're going to be lunging forward side and back, actually just forward and back, I think. So let's get started. Shoulders back and down, hold the core in. I want you to bring both of your hands up to a 12 o'clock. Arms come down to a 6 o'clock. Good. Your left hand is going to come out to a 9. And then your right arm's going to come out to a 3. Good, let's try that again. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. All right, let's add the lower body now. So you're going to step back from that chair. When you bring your hands up to a 12 o'clock, you're going to lunge forward with the left leg. So here is your 12 o'clock. Center your weight so you are not hurting those knees. You're going to come down to a 6 o'clock as you lunge back with the right leg. 6 o'clock. Pull that in. Now you're going to take your left leg, left arm out to a 9. A little bit of a balance challenge. You're going to try to get that left foot up off the floor and down. Good. Right arm, right leg, go out to a 3. Foot off the floor and down. Let's try that again. Here we go. 12 o'clock, down to a 6. Right foot goes back and out. Left arm, left leg go out to a 9. Foot off the floor and down. Right arm, right leg go out to a 3. Foot off the floor and down. Excellent. Take a breath in, breath out. Always make sure you have a water next to you if you need it. The next one is good for hip strength and pelvis strength. If you need your chair, make sure you know where your chair is. We're going to place our feet hip bone distance apart. Roll those shoulders back and down. Hold the core in. You're going to take your left toe and bring it right out in front of you. Okay? Now, using the strength of your pelvis and your lower body, you're going to try to get that foot off the floor without bending your knee. So you're going to bring your foot up and your foot down. Let's try that again. Up and down. Again, up and down. Now we're going to use a 3 count. So you're going to bring your foot off the floor for a 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to bring it down. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, again. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. Rest. Excellent. Breathe. Wiggle that out a little bit. All right, shoulders back and down. Hold the core in. Feet hip distance apart. You're going to take your right toe now and put it out in front of you. Same thing. We're going to go ahead and bring that foot up off the floor and put it right back down for 3. Here we go. Up and down and up and down. One more. Up and down. Here we go with our 3 count. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. Go ahead and rest. Wonderful. Good for your hips, pelvis, lower body strength. Wonderful. All right. Here's our next movement. It's a 1 foot movement, or standing on 1 foot movement. Side of your chair in case you do need your chair. Feet shoulder distance apart, so a little bit wider now. Shoulders back and down. Hold your core in. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your heels, your arches of your feet, and your toes firmly in the ground, having your body weight evenly into the ground through those feet. All you're going to do now, keeping your heels, arches, and toes completely on the floor, go ahead and bend that left knee. I want you to make sure and check in. Are your heels on the floor? Toes on the floor. What we're trying to do is take the weight off of your left leg so we can stand on your right leg, okay? So we're trying to get that weight over to your right leg, all right? What you're going to do is you're going to roll those shoulders back and down, hold your core in. This one is very important if you find a focal point in front of you to look at, something that is not moving. Will help you balance. Hold that core in. Here we go. We're going to take your left foot off the floor and balance. Good. Arms are going to come out to the side. Arms up. Arms to the side. Arms down. And foot down. Good. Wiggle that out. Notice as we go through class, the movements get more progressive and more challenging. All right, feet hip distance apart, maybe a little wider if you're comfortable. Shoulders back and down, hold the core in. Go ahead and look at that focal point in front of you. And this time you're gonna go ahead and put those heels, arches, and toes firmly in the ground. And this time you're gonna bend your right knee. Check in, heels, arches, toes on the floor. You're trying to get that weight over to your left leg now, okay? Take a breath in and out. And go ahead and slowly lift that right foot off the floor. Arms come to the side. Arm comes up above. Arms to the side. And arms down. Nice. You'll probably definitely notice one leg is stronger after a one-legged stance. All right, so we brought our foot up for that one part, or the last part. This time we're going to take our foot back on the next part. A lot of my members ask, how do I know if my balance is getting better? This is a good rule of thumb to go by if you want to check your balance. I encourage balance every day, because if we do not use our balance, we will lose our balance, literally. So it's not something that we have if we don't work on it. So feet are hip distance apart. Your arms are, this time, are going to remain to your sides, okay? Go ahead and bend your left knee. Both feet are on the floor. I'm going to show you from the side so you can see me. What you're going to do is you're going to take your foot this time and push it back. All right, and you're going to hold it. I'm going to go this way so I can see the clock. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. So this is a good rule of thumb to check your balance and note if you're getting stronger with your balance. Work on your balance every day and you'll have balance. Hold that core in, looking straight ahead at your focal point. We're almost there. You have 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And there is your half a minute. All right, let's go with the other leg now. So feet hip distance apart. Roll those shoulders back and down. Hold your core in. This time you're going to go ahead and bend your right knee. Heels are on the floor, arches and toes. And again, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. So hands to the sides. And this time you're going to take your right foot and you're going to push that foot back. 30 seconds we have. Breathe. Hold that core in. Relax the shoulders and neck. We have 5 seconds. And foot down. Excellent. Wonderful. So a good rule of thumb to check your balance would be that move that we just did. Let's go on. We're going to do some marching. And what we're going to do is I'm going to demonstrate and then you can join me. We're going to go march, march, hold. It's very challenging because you're marching. And then you have to hold one foot off the ground. So we're going to go left, right, hold that left foot up. And then we're going to go right, left, hold the right foot up. So side of your chair, in case you do need your chair. Like I said, we're going to start with the left foot. So feet together or feet hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders back and down. Here we go. And arms where you need them, or hands. And here we go. Left, right, left and hold. And down. And then we're going to go right, right, left, right and hold. Again, left foot, left, right, left and hold. And right foot, right, left, right and hold. Nice. All right, this time we're still going to march. Side of your chair in case you need it. This time we're going to take our hand and touch our opposite leg. These are slow so you can test your balance. So we're going to take our left hand and touch our right leg. And then we're going to take our right hand and touch our left leg. Let's try that again. Left to right, right to left. Again, left to right, right to left. And one more time, left to right, right to left. Excellent. Go ahead and breathe. Very good. check in and see how you're doing. At any one point, if you're hurting, you need to stop. I don't like any member of ours hurting as they're doing their exercise. If you are hurting, you can stop and try it again. If you still are, just take a breath and stand and compose. All right, here's your next movement. A little bit more challenging. We're going to work your mind-body connection by using your one hand in the opposite leg, kind of like we did when we marched. So keep in mind, your right side of your brain controls your left side of your body. Your right side of your brain controls your left side of your body. So what we're going to do, this is one foot. So go ahead and go to the side of your chair. I encourage you not to use your chair because we're going to be using both hands on this one. So if you're standing on one foot and you need to touch the chair, instead of touching the chair, I encourage you to put that toe right back on the floor. Get your balance and try to put that toe right back up off the floor, okay? So here we go. Feet hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders back and down. Hold the core in. Go ahead and take your weight off of that left leg. So go ahead and bend your left knee. Left foot up off the floor. You're going to take your right hand in the air. Testing both sides of the brain. Hold the core in. Breathe. Take that right hand on the left leg. Left arm in the air. Arms down. Foot down. Very good. Challenging. All right, let's try the other side. So go ahead and bend your right knee, shoulders back and down. Hold the core in. This time you're going to take your right foot gradually off the floor. Left arm in the air. Left hand on your right leg. Right arm in the air. Breathe. Arms down and foot down. Excellent. Wonderful. Just sway. Drink of water if you need it. I do. We're almost done. We're going to go ahead and work your ankles and calves. Very important to have strong ankles and calves for a fall prevention move. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to be to the side of your chair. Shoulders back and down. I'm going to show you from the side so you have a feeling of where my feet are. What you're going to do is you're going to place your feet hip distance apart, roll shoulders back and down. You're going to take your toes and push your body up. And you're going to be balancing on your toes. Hold the core in, shoulders are back and down. Relax the shoulders. You're just going to just stay here on your toes and balance. A little bit of information. As you stand on your toes, you're pumping your blood from your lower body to the center of your body to your brain. Very interesting. So you're pumping your blood from your lower body, middle body to your brain. Nice. Interesting how our bodies work. Go ahead and come down. Again, I'm going to show you this next one from the side. Again, you're going to come up on your toes, so go ahead, come up on your toes. And this time, you're going to pulsate up and down without putting your heels on the floor. So you're pulsating up and down. This is a slow and controlled movement because if you slowly control this movement, you are working your calves and your ankles. You're strengthening your calves and your ankles. So up and down, up and down. Actually feels really, really good. Up and down. Go ahead and rest. All right, let's try one more. This time, you're going to come up on your toes, and then you're going to rock back onto your heels. So it's tippy toe and heel. Toes and heels. Toes and heels. Shoulders back and down. Hold the core in. Relax. Breathe. Toes and heels. Toes and heels. One more. Toes and heels. Go ahead and rest. All right. Couple more balance moves and then we'll stretch. We'll be done. Hope you enjoyed your time here today. Balance is always challenging no matter what you're doing with it. So feet hip distance apart, shoulders back and down, hold the core in. You're going to go ahead and bring your left foot up off the floor. You're going to cross. You're going to bring it right back up and put that foot down. Let's try that again. So it's up, cross, up, and down. Again, up, cross, up, and down. Notice it's a slow, controlled movement. And down again, up, cross, up, and down. One more time, up, cross, up, down. Relax. Other leg, right foot now. So your right foot's going to come up off the floor, cross, up, and down. Again, up, cross, up, and down. Up, cross, up, and down. Again, up, cross, up, down. Breathe. All right. This next one is designed to improve lower body strength. There's balance to it, of course, and it's really good for fall prevention. So what you're going to do, if you think you do need your chair, go ahead and step back again, because we're going to be lunging forward and back. You're going to start this time with your feet together. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down. You're going to hold your core in. And what you're going to do is you're going to step forward with your left leg and lunge. You're going to center your weight with your left and right leg, so your knee isn't hurting or any part of your legs are hurting at all. And what you're going to do is you're going to lunge forward just a bit. You're going to put all your power in that left foot, and you're going to push yourself back. Good. Now you're going to take your left foot up off the floor. You're going to lunge backwards. Again, center that weight. This time you're going to take all your power in that left foot, and you're going to push yourself forward. Good. Let's try that again. Left foot forward. Push back. Left foot back. Push forward. This time we're going to be lunging forward and back without putting our foot down in the middle. So you can watch me, and then when you're ready you can join me. You're going to take your left foot and lunge. You're going to push and put it back and lunge. Okay? So forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Make sure you're centering that weight. Forward and back. Good. Rest. One more side, one more foot. So this time we're going to start by tapping in the middle. So right foot forward, lunge. Okay. You're going to lunge forward a little bit. All that power in your right foot, push back. Good. Now you're going to take your right foot back into a lunge. So you're centering that weight. Right foot, push forward. Good. Again, lunge forward. Push back. Good. Right foot back, lunge. Push forward. Again, this time we're going to be lunging forward and back without putting our foot down in the middle. So again, I'm going to go ahead and start, and when you're ready, go ahead and join me. So forward and back, not putting that foot down in the middle. Forward and back. Forward and back. Again, forward and back. One more time. Forward and back. Nice. All right. This next one I like to end with. This is your last balance move, and then we're going to be stretching and we'll be done. What I want you to do is go ahead and stand to the side of your chair. This is good for mind-body connection and balance as well, but you're going to have to find a focal point in front of you to look at, which is not moving. Your feet can be as wide as you want them. They can be as narrow. I recommend having them a little bit wider than your shoulders, or shoulder distance apart. You're going to take your shoulders back and down, hold your core in. All right. You're going to take your left hand on your right shoulder, right hand on your left shoulder. Take a big breath in and let it out through your mouth. Good. When you're ready, find that focal point. And what you're going to do is you're going to close your left eye. So your left eye is closed, your right eye is open. Balance might change a little, might change a lot. If you're really good, it won't. Breathe. Go ahead and open. This time you're going to close your right eye, leave your left eye open. Again, your balance might change a little, might change a lot. Breathe. Go ahead and open. All right, find that focal point now. Really look at it. Study it. And when you're ready, you're going to close both eyes. You should be able to see that image in your mind of what you were looking at as far as your focal point. And breathe. Go ahead and open. Uncross your arms. Take a step in. Take a breath in. Release it through your mouth. We're going to go ahead and stretch and we'll be done for the day. Feet together, chairs here if you need it. You're going to take your left foot over your right foot. You're going to come down and hang. This is for your lower back. Get a bigger stretch if you do not bend your knees. Come up slowly, uncross that leg when you need to. Let's try the other side. Right leg, cross and down. Stretch that lower back. And come up slow again. Uncross when you need to. Heel to the floor, toe to the ceiling, hinge forward, stretch your calf, pull that toe in towards your shin. Feel that stretch in your calf. Come up slow, other side, heel to the floor, toe up to the ceiling, hinge forward, stretch. And come up slow. Good. Wider stance, arm out, pull it in, stretch. Keep in mind any exercise you're doing here or at home is very important to stretch before and after. Other side. Stretch. Good. We're going to shrug our shoulders up and down and up and down. Again, up and down. You're going to look to your left. You're going to look down towards your shoulder and the floor. Look back up. Straight ahead to me. Other side. To your right. Look down towards your shoulder and floor. And look up and towards me. Go ahead and look up. And down. And up. Go ahead and roll your head a couple times. When you're ready, go back the other way. Nice. Hands together. I want you to breathe in deep, filling those lungs with air. Breathe out slowly through your mouth. Good. And a little deeper. Out a little longer. All right, now I want you to breathe in as deep as you can, filling those lungs completely, and let it out long and slow. Very nice job today. Just remember, if you don't practice your balance, you won't have balance. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.